Right then, welcome back to another episode on the GMC restoration. Hope everyone's had a good New Year's Eve and all that lot. So, when we last left off, this just had an undercoat of paint on it. And at the moment, I'm just flattening it down, getting it ready for the final layer. I don't know how well you can see that, but you sort of see it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I could have left it as it was, but I want to make a proper job of this, so just using a bit of Scotch pad just to take the surface off the paint, and got a nice back layer on it. Then get the spray gun on the go, the new one. I think the compressor's a bit small, but got a 50 litre at home somewhere, so got that. So yeah, just got to finish flattening it off in places. Some areas I didn't do an undercoat on, simply because it didn't need it. Things like this bonnet and the bumper, they're all as good as brand new, so I'm just going to do a few layers of spray on that. But things like the back body, where we only rubbed it down, we didn't prime it, that's going to have an undercoat just so it has a bit of a nicer finish. So yeah, and obviously got all the cab to do as well, but yeah, plenty to do, but it's coming along nicely, so we shall keep you updated. So, I think I've done some videos already today, so I don't need to say hello.
Have you?
My friend John's been down. Yeah, I've done some at some point. My friend John's been down. He's done some welding on the Jimmy for us. So, all this bit was rotted out. So he's cut that piece out, tacked the new piece in. Obviously, it's not perfect. Things like this, I'm going to liquid metal, flat down, because that don't need welding. But this was purely rotted through. Let's go over to the other side.
Go for the long walk.
That's where he's done very well. He's been very clever. Unfortunately, it rotted on the bend. So, what he's done, I'll now show you.
Come on, hide here.
That piece, and then he's basically welded that flat, joined them in the middle. Now, we've still got a, I'm possibly going to liquid metal. I don't really want to use filler on this. Just fill in the gaps. Go in primer, and it can be painted.
That bit there as well, but I'm not.
Yeah, I need to do a bit of work on that. But what else? Yeah, it's showing the back bit. Going for another walk, ladies and gentlemen. So to the back. We'll then show them the spraying in a second that we've been messing around with.
Magical tour.
This is the MA, probably be doing a video on that very soon. He's also done this piece for us. I should have brought a load of this.
Don't worry, I shall whip the torch out. Where's the
torch? So yeah, he's been
let's get the phone out of the way.
very nice and welded this piece in for us. Obviously I can finish all this off. It was just getting all that in there because that corner was rotted out.
We're going to have to do that bit on the side there as well, where the grinder got in.
But
right doesn't matter. It looks good.
Been in the back a few times.
Oh.
Mirrors are off, ready for painting. We've acquired a shovel for the tool rack. I test fitted all that earlier on, and it fits like a.
Did you get a photo?
I don't think I did.
Oh.
Shame on me, shame on me. But yeah, we've got all the tools now. Finished restoring the axe head, pickaxe head. Sorry, all the handles are good. The shovel's got its nice US cover. We've got brand new US straps.
Where are they hiding? Oh, under there.
Underneath. The actual rack, that's been taken down to bare metal, primed, new nuts, bolts, washer. So that'll look very nice when that's done. Right, let's show them some of the spraying now.
Okay, let me reverse and we'll follow you.
Now, as crazy as it may sound, we're not experts. So, we use spraying, so Just been playing around with this compressor. Mine's more manly. This is 4. I've got 50 manly. Anyway, I've been messing around with this jerry can that I had primed up, having go at some spraying, sort of setting the gun, setting the pressures, all that sort of stuff. And I have to say, my first time using a spray gun, I am quite impressed. I thought it would be like Mozart and the Seven Dwarfs, or whatever the story is. But no, that's like that Pablo, no, not Pablo Escobar, he's the drug man. Pablo Picasso, the painter.
I don't know, I think you're quite close to Escobar and Picasso.
So yes, that's what we've done so far. I'll probably get some. Nearly had falling over. You join us again, done some more spraying, Mr. Masking Man there. His cock on his back. So, I've just done a couple more layers on the can, adjusting the gun again, the PSI of the compressor. Sounding quite technical now. I have to say, I'll get a video of it outside in the daylight. I am quite happy with that. We are also liquid metaling, so it's not filler, like some sort of cowboy. We are liquid metaling all the welded parts. There's some over there, just where there was holes left, because all we done was tack the new plate in, just a couple little tacks around the outside, so otherwise you'd have a big old bead running around it. So with this, I'm put liquid metal on, let it set, flat it back, and hopefully you won't even notice it's there. So fingers crossed on that. Yeah, a lot of the truck is in undercoat, so all I've done is just rolled that on, and then I've basically gone over it with Scotch pad, flatted everything off. There's no, well, not brush lines, but roller marks. So hopefully this will look quite nice. So fingers crossed. is all done. Hopefully all the liquid metal is going to dry out nicely. It's gone a little bit thick there, but it's not a problem as it's had the heater on it, so hopefully that's cooked it all nicely. I've done, I ain't got my torch, I've done a first layer on this panel here, but unfortunately you can't really see much of it, so I shall have to show you that tomorrow. All the back, things like the little reflectors, they're all masked up already. I've done this panel there, line's a bit better on that. You've got a little damp patch in the corner. I've had the heater on it. Heater's going to go back on it in a second. And I have to say, for my first attempt at spraying, I'm very happy with how that's come out. So yeah, and then what else is happening tomorrow? The truck will be going down to the new workshop, so can do it all nice and properly down there. And yeah, I think tomorrow will be do the whole truck, or as much as I can of it tomorrow. I've only got about 1.5 litres left, so obviously that won't be a whole truck, that'll be maybe the back body, but yeah, so we'll see how far we can get with it. But yeah, so I shall pick up on day 2 of spraying.